I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Hi, I'm Luke Ryan for JoeBlow.com and welcome to Top 5 Movie Mistakes. Whether it's Citizen Kane or Troll 2, in every movie, somewhere along the way, someone has screwed up.
Oh my god!
So let's kick things off with Star Wars, and I'm limiting this list to the original beloved trilogy because, well, you know. There's so many mistakes in these films it's hard to actually believe, from the mysterious disappearing rag, to Vader's mirrored chest plate, cardboard cutout crowds, a Millennium Falcon having 4 window panels on the outside but 3 on the inside, Chewbacca's rubber shoes, pre-cut railing bars, the shrinking Grand Moff Tarkin, Han grabbing Leia's boob, was that a nipple in Jabba's palace? Too late, Yoda switching places, lightsabers not being reflected in characters' faces, Wookiees and Ewoks living together, mass hysteria. Okay, so you ready to follow me into the top 5 Star Wars movie mistakes?
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows it?
Exactly. Number 5. At the end of Star Wars, Luke has saved the day, returns to the Rebel base, and in a moment of triumphant celebration seemingly shouts out to Carrie Fisher, breaking character and calling her real name. It's been debated for decades as to whether or not Mark Hamill actually said Carrie. Let's take a listen. Now, Mark Hamill himself has stated that he said hey or yay during the scene, but what do you think? If you think that doesn't count as a mistake, then here's one for free. Dust, clearly flying off the lightsabers in the duel between Vader and Obi-Wan. Wow. Number 4. In this scene aboard the Millennium Falcon during The Empire Strikes Back, Han and Leia are having one of their great back and forths when Harrison Ford clearly mouths Carrie Fisher's line of dialogue as she delivers it. Take another look.
Captain, being held by you isn't quite enough to get me excited.
You had one job, Harrison. Number 3. Another mistake from Empire, this time inside Cloud City in the climactic Carbonite scene. As Han gets ready to deliver the ultimate FU to Leia when she professes her love for him, notice how his trademark vest jacket suddenly appears during the close-up. How could they screw that up? Well, it's funny. They actually didn't. It was a shadow cast over Harrison Ford's shoulders that gave the illusion he is wearing the vest, but this has been touted as a mistake for so many years that Lucas had it digitally changed for the DVD and Blu-ray releases. Number 2. This is one of those mistakes that we all knew about growing up, the elusive moment where a stormtrooper bangs his head on a door as he walks through it. I heard about it before I first saw it, and when I finally found out where it was in the movie, I rewound the tape 100 times. A blooper so legendary that George Lucas actually added a sound effect to the moment in the DVD and Blu-ray editions. Let's take a listen.
Take over.
He also referenced it in Attack the Clones when Jango Fett is entering Slave 1 and bangs his head in a nice tribute to the moment. I've mentioned a prequel. Alright, are you ready for number 1? Here we go. This might be controversial, but this really brings my piss to a boil every single time. Let's take a look at this scene from Star Wars. Luke has been knocked out by a Tusken Raider and R2-D2 is hiding inside this little alcove inside the cliff. Seems fine enough, right? Well, in 2011, Mr. Lucas decided that this scene was unrealistic. It wasn't a very good hiding place. It wasn't believable. So for the Blu-ray release of Star Wars, for the entire scene, rocks were painted into the frame to block R2-D2 into the alcove, presumably providing a much more realistic spot for him to hide in. Come on, the shadows don't look realistic, the rocks look fake, it's just a sad, pathetic, feeble attempt to continually fix what didn't need to be fixed in the first place. So where's the mistake, you're probably wondering? Yeah, when it cuts back to R2-D2 coming out of the alcove, as you'll see, the new digital rocks aren't there. George Lucas added a continuity mistake into a film he made over 3 decades ago. I'm done.